I remember it being a tense time. I wasn't privy to all of the ins and outs because I was little. And, when I wasn't on set, I was in my classroom. But I do remember the doors going from like open to closed, all the dressing room doors. There was tension. And I knew that, I was.
Before sitcoms were polished and predictable, there was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a show that didn't just make us laugh, it changed the game. It broke barriers with humor, heart, and cultural impact, all while showcasing the talent of a young Will Smith and a cast of unforgettable characters. But beneath the laughter and colorful outfits were deeper struggles, secret feuds, unexpected exits, and real-life challenges that mirrored the drama on screen. From Will Smith's surprising financial struggles to Janet Hubert's controversial exit, this show had it all. So, what was really happening behind the scenes of this 90s classic? Get ready for the untold story of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the triumphs, the tensions, and the secrets that made it one of TV's most iconic series. The Fresh Prince Recap. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is a classic 90s sitcom that took audiences by storm with its mix of humor, life lessons, and unforgettable characters. The show follows Will Smith, a teenager from the tough streets of West Philadelphia, who is sent to live with his wealthy relatives in Bel-Air after getting into trouble. It's a big change for Will, who has to adjust from his streetwise ways to the luxurious upper-class world of his Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, a stern but loving judge, tries to keep Will in line while guiding him toward a better future. Aunt Viv, a smart and caring college professor, adds a maternal touch, though she is played by two different actresses during the show's run. Their children are as colorful as Will himself. Hillary, the oldest daughter, is obsessed with fashion and status, often finding herself in funny situations. Carlton, the uptight but lovable cousin, is famous for his nerdy persona and signature dance moves. Ashley, the youngest Banks child, starts off as shy but gradually becomes confident, thanks in part to Will's influence. The sarcastic but loyal butler Jeffrey adds his own wit to the family dynamics.
All done.
Darn it!
Nice going, Carlton!
Well, do you want to try to make this? This stuffing is completely dry.
Look, do I have to do everything myself?
The show stood out because it wasn't just about laughs. It tackled serious topics too. It didn't shy away from addressing racial profiling, gun violence, and the struggles of being black in America. Whether it was Will being wrongly accused by the police or Carlton confronting his own privilege, the show managed to balance important conversations with comedy, making it relatable and impactful for viewers. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was also a trendsetter. Will's bold, colorful outfits like baggy pants, funky hats, and bright sneakers became popular fashion statements. Meanwhile, Carlton's preppy style, complete with sweater vests and penny loafers, set its own trend. The catchy theme song, rapped by Will Smith himself, is still instantly recognizable and often sung by fans today. Tatyana Ali's role and insights. Tatyana Ali played Ashley Banks, the youngest member of the Banks family, starting at just 11 years old. Ashley begins as a sweet, shy girl who adores her cousin Will. But as the series progresses, she grows into a confident young woman. For viewers, Ashley's coming-of-age story felt real and relatable, making her one of the most beloved characters on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. For Tatyana, portraying Ashley was more than just a role. It was a significant part of her own journey. Like Ashley, Tatyana experienced growing up on screen, navigating fame and adolescence simultaneously. She has often shared how Ashley's storylines reflected her own personal experiences, from dealing with crushes to finding her voice and standing up for herself. A key part of Ashley's growth in the show was her passion for music, which mirrored Tatyana's real-life love for singing. Ashley's desire to pursue a singing career resonated deeply with Tatyana, who felt inspired to explore her own musical talents. This eventually led to the release of her debut album Kiss the Sky in 1998. Her time on the show not only boosted her confidence as an actress, but also paved the way for her music career.
I don't have any of like the crazy stories people have because I was with really loving, nurturing people, and so I would have and I was a dork, I loved school, and I would have my script on one side of the set, wherever I was standing, and I'd have my textbook, and everybody let me do that, and I just did me, and they took care of me. It was safe.
While Tatyana thrived in her acting and music career, she also remained committed to her education. During and after her time on The Fresh Prince, Tatyana prioritized her studies and later graduated from Harvard University with a degree in African American Studies and Government. She has spoken about how important it was for her to balance education with her career, seeing it as a foundation for long-term success. Tatyana has often reflected on her time on the show with gratitude, acknowledging the support she received from her co-stars, especially Will Smith and James Avery, Uncle Phil, whom she saw as mentors. Avery, in particular, was a guiding figure for Tatyana, offering advice both on screen and in real life. Looking back, Tatyana believes that The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air wasn't just a sitcom. It was a place of growth and opportunity. It allowed her to develop both professionally and personally, making Ashley Banks one of the most meaningful roles of her career. Will Smith's money problems. When The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air first aired, Will Smith wasn't just acting. He was trying to save his financial future. Before the show, Will was already well known as one half of the rap duo DJ Jazzy Jeff and The Fresh Prince. However, his music success didn't shield him from financial trouble. At the start of his acting career, he owed the IRS a staggering $2.8 million in unpaid taxes. The debt was a major issue for the young star, who was only 21 years old when he landed the role on the show. For Will, joining The Fresh Prince was more than just an opportunity to act, it was a lifeline. The show gave him a steady income, allowing him to start paying off his debt. However, things weren't easy. For the first 3 years, 70% of his salary went directly to the IRS. It was a tough reality for Will, who had to play a character living in a luxurious mansion while struggling financially in real life. The pressure of this situation often weighed heavily on him, but he kept it hidden from the audience and even his co-stars.
For The Fresh Prince, when I found out, I was like, it's a long story, but just go. I didn't send the IRS their money, okay? I didn't necessarily forget, but I didn't send them their money, and you know they wanted it. They wanted it.
Right. They like it.
So they came to get their money, and I didn't have it, so they took everything else.
Despite these challenges, Will's performance never showed signs of his personal struggles. He brought humor, energy, and charm to the character of Will, making him a fan favorite. His dedication to the role was a reflection of his determination to not only improve his financial situation, but also establish himself as a serious actor. This tough experience taught Will some important lessons about managing his finances and career. He became more cautious with money, learned about financial planning, and grew smarter with his business decisions. Will has since spoken about how this early setback pushed him to be more strategic in his choices, both in Hollywood and in other ventures. He credits this difficult period for shaping his work ethic and drive for success. Today, Will Smith is known not only as a top Hollywood actor, but also as a savvy entrepreneur. His journey from financial struggles to fame is a testament to his resilience and ability to overcome obstacles, both on-screen and off. Alfonso Ribeiro's rocky start as Carlton. Alfonso Ribeiro's portrayal of Carlton Banks is one of the most memorable elements of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. However, his journey to becoming Carlton wasn't as smooth as it appeared. After filming the pilot episode, producers weren't entirely convinced that Ribeiro was the right fit for the role. His early portrayal of Carlton felt too stiff, and there was discussion about possibly recasting the character before the series officially took off. Ribeiro, however, wasn't willing to give up easily. He worked hard to make Carlton's character his own, bringing a mix of nerdy charm, innocence, and comedic timing that won over both the producers and the audience. His efforts paid off, and Carlton quickly became one of the most loved characters on the show. The chemistry between Ribeiro and Will Smith became a central part of the series' success, with their contrasting personalities providing countless hilarious moments. One of Ribeiro's biggest contributions to the character was the creation of the iconic Carlton dance. Inspired by a mix of Tom Jones' It's Not Unusual and dance moves from Bruce Springsteen's music video, Ribeiro added a quirky, memorable dance to Carlton's persona. The dance became one of the most recognizable parts of the show and remains a cultural touchstone to this day. Carlton's unique dance moves not only defined the character, but also cemented Ribeiro's place in television history. Janet Hubert's exit as Aunt Viv. Janet Hubert brought life to the character of Aunt Viv in the first 3 seasons of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Her portrayal was praised for its blend of strength, intelligence, and warmth. Aunt Viv was a proud and powerful figure in the Banks family, admired for her no-nonsense attitude and deep love for her children. Hubert's performance helped establish the show's success, making her departure all the more shocking for fans. Rumors of tension behind the scenes soon emerged. It was widely speculated that Hubert clashed with Will Smith and the show's producers over creative differences. The tension reportedly escalated as the show gained popularity, with Hubert seeking more creative input into her character's development. However, the conflicts extended beyond creativity. Contract negotiations became a significant issue. Hubert, feeling that her contributions to the show deserved better recognition, demanded a pay raise and more significant storylines. When the producers proposed reduced screen time and a smaller role, she found these terms unacceptable. Hubert's departure from the show was sudden, and her character was recast with Daphne Maxwell-Reid taking over as Aunt Viv. This decision created a noticeable shift in the dynamic of the show. Hubert later spoke out about her exit, expressing feelings of betrayal and disappointment. She claimed that Will Smith used his rising star power to influence her removal from the show. She also alleged that rumors were spread about her being difficult to work with, which she believed negatively impacted her career. This marked the start of a long-standing feud between Hubert and Smith, often discussed in the media. After leaving The Fresh Prince, Hubert struggled to find steady work, partly due to her reputation in Hollywood. Despite the challenges, she continued acting in smaller roles and became an advocate for fairness in the entertainment industry. Hubert remained vocal about her experience, often describing it as one of the most difficult periods of her career.
But you took all that away from me. With your words. You know, words can kill. I lost everything. Reputation, everything. And I understand you were able to move forward, but you know those words, calling a black woman difficult in Hollywood is the kiss of death. It's the kiss of death, and it's hard enough being a dark.
The feud between Hubert and Smith finally found resolution during the show's 30th anniversary reunion special in 2020. In an emotional conversation, both actors openly addressed their past conflicts. Hubert shared the personal and professional hardships she faced after leaving the show, while Smith acknowledged his role in their fallout and expressed regret for his actions. The reconciliation was significant for both the actors and fans, shedding light on the complexities of working in television and offering closure after years of misunderstandings. Physical comedy's toll on DJ Jazzy Jeff. One of the most unforgettable gags in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was Jazz being physically thrown out of the Banks mansion by Uncle Phil. Played by DJ Jazzy Jeff, Jazz's character often found himself on the wrong side of Uncle Phil's patience, leading to the hilarious yet painful stunt of him being tossed out the front door. This became a running joke throughout the series, with fans eagerly anticipating Jazz's next ejection. However, performing the stunt was far from easy. During the early seasons, DJ Jazzy Jeff actually performed the gag himself without a stunt double. He was thrown out in various ways, often landing hard on the grass or pavement outside the set. While it was funny to watch on screen, the repeated falls took a physical toll on Jeff. Over time, he began experiencing bruises and soreness, making it harder for him to continue doing the stunt himself. As the series progressed, it became clear that the gag needed to be adjusted to ensure Jeff's safety. In later episodes, a stunt double was brought in to handle the more intense falls. This allowed the show to maintain the running joke without risking Jeff's health. Despite the pain, DJ Jazzy Jeff's willingness to endure physical discomfort for the sake of comedy demonstrated his dedication to making the audience laugh. His commitment wasn't unique, as other cast members also put themselves through physical challenges to keep the humor authentic. The physical comedy in The Fresh Prince added a layer of slapstick hilarity that became part of its charm, all while showcasing the cast's dedication to delivering genuine laughs. Real-life coming-of-age on set. Growing up on the set of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a unique experience for the young cast, especially for Tatyana Ali. One of the most memorable moments for her was filming Ashley's first on-screen kiss, which also happened to be her first real-life kiss. This made the scene both authentic and awkward, as it was not just acting, but a personal milestone captured on camera. For the young actors, growing up in front of the cameras meant navigating the challenges of adolescence while dealing with the pressures of fame. From school crushes to teenage insecurities, Their personal lives often overlapped with their roles on the show. It wasn't always easy, but the supportive environment on set helped them manage the ups and downs of growing up. Strong bonds formed among the cast members, making them more like a real family. Will Smith, Alfonso Ribeiro, and James Avery became mentors to the younger actors, offering guidance both professionally and personally. This close-knit atmosphere allowed the young stars to feel safe, making the set a place of both work and growth. These friendships made the journey less overwhelming, helping the cast cope with the realities of being young stars in Hollywood. Post-show paths of the cast. After The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air ended, the cast members ventured into new projects and left lasting marks in entertainment and beyond. Will Smith became one of Hollywood's biggest stars, seamlessly transitioning to blockbuster films like Independence Day, Men in Black, and The Pursuit of Happiness. He continued his music career, releasing hits that kept him on the charts while also becoming a successful producer and entrepreneur. Alfonso Ribeiro, known for his role as Carlton Banks, stayed active on TV. He became a popular host for shows like America's Funniest Home Videos and competed on Dancing with the Stars, where his skills led him to victory. Ribeiro's career highlights his versatility and continued connection with fans. Tatyana Ali maintained a balance between acting, music, and education. She released her debut album Kiss the Sky in 1998 and acted in various films and TV shows. Ali also prioritized her education, earning a degree from Harvard University, which demonstrated her commitment to personal growth beyond acting. Karen Parsons, who played Hilary Banks, shifted gears to focus on educational content. She founded Sweet Blackberry, a nonprofit that creates films highlighting overlooked Black historical figures, making a meaningful impact on children's education. Daphne Maxwell Reid and Joseph Marcel, who portrayed the second Aunt Viv and Jeffrey, remained active in the entertainment industry, taking on various roles in TV and theater, showcasing their enduring talent. The heart of the show was James Avery, who played Uncle Phil. Known for his powerful presence and compassion on screen, Avery's portrayal of the stern yet loving father figure was pivotal to the series. He became a role model not only for Will, but for viewers as well. Avery passed away in 2013, and his co-stars have often paid tribute to his legacy, remembering him as a mentor, friend, and father figure. Will Smith described Avery as the heart of the show, and his unforgettable performance continues to resonate as a symbol of love, strength, and wisdom.
He was a massive rock of a man physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
How do you say one thing, right? How do you say the one thing you learned from James?
James Avery was the glue.
The glue that held us together. In his own eccentric way.
James was a big teddy bear.
Reflections on the legacy. Despite behind-the-scenes conflicts and controversies, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air remains a beloved classic that continues to captivate audiences. It's more than just a sitcom. It's a show that tackled serious topics while delivering laughs, making it a unique mix of comedy and real-life issues. Tatyana Ali's recent revelations provide a deeper understanding of the challenges and personal stories that shaped the series. Her insights offer a new perspective, showing the reality behind the laughter and how it influenced the show's impact. Today, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is seen as a cultural landmark, known for its iconic characters, memorable moments, and meaningful messages. It continues to resonate with audiences of all ages, proving that its mix of humor, heart, and honesty goes beyond entertainment, making it a lasting part of television history.